Well. Listen, today is August 25th, 2026. Today is Tuesday. It's in the morning. Yes, I'm going to work. Who the hell is this? Making that U-turn like that. I don't know. Anyway, I have another edition of Women's Encounters. Okay, this is a. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Forgot to take my medication last night. I hate when I do that. But I was tired. Anyway. So I'm coming home from work, going down going to the train station, the R train station in New York City, Manhattan, specifically. And I'm on 59th and 5th Avenue R train station, right on Central Park South. Really, right. The train station is right on top of 5th Avenue and 59th Street and Central Park. Look like so. So I hear the train coming. I rush through the turnstiles, and I quickly, and just barely caught the R train going downtown to Brooklyn. I get on the train and say, "Oh man, I didn't want to be." How can I say this? Maybe I'll get some light in here. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I usually get on. I try to catch like the car, like, cause there's 10 cars in the subway, pretty much. I could be off, but I think it's 10. I could be wrong. I should say maybe 10. But so I get on the train, and I usually take like the 7 or 8 car, going backwards. So I usually take the 7, 8 car, rarely the 9th one. But since I had to catch the train quickly, I got on the I got on the 10th and I got inside the 10th car, because I was rushing and the train was there, blah blah blah, running down the steps, doors closing. The routine if you live in New York, if you live in Manhattan or New York City, I should say too. So I get on there, doors closed behind me. I stand up, and just because I was waiting to I was gonna move to another car, like I said, the number 8th car or the 7th car. But I said, so I was gonna go in there. I just stood there, and I was contemplating about doing that. But then I noticed this woman staring at me kind of hard. She's pretty, blonde. She looked like she lived in the Upper East Side all her life. Kind of tall, thin. Typical. I know people are gonna laugh at me, but a typical. Who is this? Can lady, Asian can lady, in the neighborhood. So she's usually, usually she. I know, like I was saying, she's like a typical. She's like a typical Upper East Side woman. What are you doing? Stop playing games. Ain't nobody gonna rob you today. Anyway, yeah, you. I stay so silly. Anyway, so I know people are gonna laugh, but she's like a typical Upper East Side woman. So anyway, she was staring at me. She's wearing a blue, I guess, top, if you want to say that. And she was staring at me. So I didn't think much of it. Maybe she just said, "Oh, look at this homeless, bummy black guy." So I didn't think too much of it. So I looked away, trying to gather myself, see what next move I was gonna make. Because the 57th, what's that? So what's that? 57th and 7th? I forgot. Damn. Avenue train, so I was about to come. I was gonna get off, but then I turned my head again, and she's staring at me again. So I'm saying, what the fuck? So she was saying kind of hard and long this time. I said, I think this lady likes me. But anyway, so I said, I'm not gonna get her. I'm gonna test this out. Maybe it's just a anomaly. I don't wanna act like I'm ignoring her, cause I like white women too, old, white, as long as they're pretty, nice, and well put together. Why not? You know. So anyway, so I stayed on. So 57th Avenue stop, how you call it, goes by. And so there was some available seats. I should have stayed there, but I got tired of staying there. I was been standing all day, walking around all day. So I sat down on the opposite side of the car, same car, but the opposite, a little further down. Would you believe I sat down and I looked around and she was staring at me harder. This time even harder and longer again. To the point where you want to think, you start thinking, this lady likes me, I think, or she wants me to talk to her. I'm gonna make a long story short. So she did this throughout the whole trip until the train got crowded and I couldn't see her. And I couldn't see her no more, staring at me. And she wound up getting off on 28th Street stop on the R train. So that's like Broadway, I guess, pretty much, right? So I don't know who she was. I don't know if she even liked me like that. I don't know why she was staring at me so hard like that. But I'm gonna make the assumption. I hope I'm right. I don't like making extreme assumptions. But I think she liked me. But like I said, she looks like a Upper East Side rich white older lady. So for her to like me, even though I'm not old, I'm not young no more. So I don't know why would she like me other than I'm just a working construction guy. I'm black. I know opposites attract. So anyway, now you leave your comments, subscribe, like, and try to help me figure out why do you think this woman liked me like that. Like I said, I was dirty and scruffy looking a little bit. Not too scruffy, but a little. So I don't know if she liked me, regardless of, how I kind of look, if you want to say that. But I got to go. So like, comment, subscribe, do the right thing. God bless you. Leave your comments. Like I said, she got over 28th Street. This occurred about 3 o'clock p.m. About 3:10 p.m. 2:50 to 3:10 p.m. All right. Thanks for watching. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, and do the right thing. All right. Peace.